Did you know that while most people dream of buying fancy cars, big houses, or the latest gadgets, the truly wealthy are doing something entirely different? They're not hoarding things. They're buying back their most precious resource, time. Imagine having more hours in your day to pursue your passions, build your skills, or simply relax without the weight of mundane tasks. That's the secret mindset shift that can skyrocket your motivation and self-improvement journey. Welcome back to this episode. Here with you, Blake Orion from Wealth IQ. Today, we're diving deep into why the wealthy buy time, not things. If you're here because you're hungry for motivation and ways to level up your life, you're in the right place. We'll explore how adopting this wealthy habit can free you up to focus on what truly matters, backed by real examples, quotes from billionaires, and even scientific studies. By the end, you'll have actionable steps to start buying time in your own life, no matter your current bank balance. Let's get into it. First off, let's break down the core idea. In a world obsessed with material possessions, the wealthy understand a fundamental truth. Things depreciate, but time is irreplaceable. Sure, a new smartphone might give you a temporary thrill, but outsourcing your laundry or hiring a virtual assistant, that gives you hours back every week. Hours you can invest in learning a new skill, exercising, or spending quality time with loved ones. This isn't just about being rich, it's a mindset for self-improvement. When you value time over stuff, you're prioritizing growth over gratification. Think about it. The average person spends countless hours on chores like cleaning, cooking, or commuting. The wealthy? They delegate. They hire housekeepers, use meal delivery services, or even employ drivers. Why? Because their time is leveraged for higher impact activities, like strategizing business deals or innovating ideas that multiply their wealth. But here's the motivational kicker. This isn't reserved for billionaires. Anyone can start small. If you're feeling stuck in a rut, buying time could be the spark that reignites your drive for personal development. Now let's hear from some of the world's richest on this. Warren Buffett, the legendary investor worth over $100 billion, once said, "The rich invest in time, the poor invest in money." What does that mean? Buffett lives modestly. He still resides in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. But he invests heavily in systems that save him time, like a team of analysts to handle research. He's not wasting hours on trivial decisions. He's focused on what moves the needle. Another gem comes from Jim Rohn, the motivational speaker who influenced countless entrepreneurs. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Billionaires like Elon Musk embody this by outsourcing everything from personal errands to complex tasks, allowing them to tackle world-changing projects. Musk doesn't cook his own meals or manage his schedule manually. He has teams for that, freeing him to innovate at Tesla and SpaceX. And let's not forget Alex Hormozi, the entrepreneur and author, who popularized the quote, "Rich people buy time, poor people buy stuff, ambitious people buy skills, lazy people buy entertainment." This hits hard for self-improvement enthusiasts. If you're ambitious, you're not just saving time. You're investing it in skills that compound your value. For instance, instead of buying a new TV, hire a coach to teach you investing, turning those saved hours into future wealth. Even fictional billionaires drive this home. Remember Tony Stark in the Marvel movies? No amount of money ever bought a second of time. It's a reminder that true wealth is measured in moments, not dollars. But is this just anecdotal? Let's look at the science. A groundbreaking study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, PNAS, in 2017, found that people who spend money on time-saving services report greater happiness than those who buy material goods. Researchers surveyed over 6,000 people across 4 countries and discovered that buying time acts as a buffer against time famine, that overwhelming feeling of never having enough hours in the day. Participants who used money for things like house cleaning or grocery delivery felt less stressed and more satisfied with life. Another study from the University of British Columbia showed that prioritizing time over money is linked to higher levels of happiness, especially after major life transitions like graduation. Graduates who valued time chose more fulfilling activities, and reported better well-being a year later. And get this, even for those with modest incomes, spending on time savers boosted mood more than splurging on stuff. A 2022 PLOS One study reinforced this, noting that people who value money over time are happier when they flip the script and buy time instead. It's motivational because it proves you don't need to be ultra-rich to benefit. Start with $20 a week on a task you dread, and watch your energy for self-improvement soar. So, how can you apply this to your life? Here are 5 actionable steps to start buying time today, tailored for motivation and growth. First, audit your time. Track your week. How many hours go to low-value tasks like errands or admin work? Tools like Rescue Time can help. Once identified, outsource them. For example, use apps like TaskRabbit for odd jobs or Instacart for groceries. That freed time? Dedicate it to a self-improvement goal, like reading a book on mindset or hitting the gym. Second, invest in skills that save time long-term. Learn automation. Set up email filters or use AI tools for writing. Ambitious people buy skills, remember? Enroll in an online course. Platforms like Coursera offer quick wins that pay off in hours saved. Third, say no to material temptations. Next time you're eyeing that impulse buy, ask, does this buy me time or tie me down? Opt for experiences or services instead. A massage might cost the same as a new shirt, but rejuvenates you for peak performance. Fourth, build a support system. Network with freelancers or join communities where you can barter services. If budget's tight, start with free swaps. Trade dog walking with a neighbor to free up evenings for meditation or journaling, boosting your mental clarity. Fifth, scale as you grow. As your income increases, level up your time buys. Hire a virtual assistant for 10 hours to handle emails, giving you space to brainstorm ideas that could double your earnings. It's a virtuous cycle. More time leads to better decisions, more motivation, and accelerated self-improvement. Let me share a quick story to illustrate. Take Sarah, a mid-level manager I coached. She was burned out, spending weekends on housework and barely having energy for her side hustle. We shifted her mindset. She started using a cleaning service twice a month, costing $200, but saving 8 hours. Those hours? She used them to learn digital marketing. Within 6 months, she landed a promotion, increasing her salary by $15,000. Now she's buying even more time, traveling for inspiration, and feeling more motivated than ever. That's the power of this principle in action. Contrast that with John, who chased things, a new car, gadgets, thinking they'd motivate him. But maintenance and payments ate his time and money, leaving him stagnant. The lesson? Stuff weighs you down, time lifts you up. In self-improvement terms, buying time aligns with peak performance. More hours mean more deliberate practice, as Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000-hour rule suggests. It fuels motivation by reducing burnout, letting you chase goals with renewed vigor. Wrapping up, the wealthy buy time, not things, because they know it's the ultimate currency for a fulfilling life. By adopting this, you'll unlock motivation, accelerate self-improvement, and live more intentionally. Start small today. What's one task you'll outsource this week? If this resonated, hit that like button, subscribe for more Wealth IQ insights, and comment below. What's your biggest time thief? Let's discuss in the comments. Thanks for watching. Orion signing off. See you next time.